Welcome into the Ringerverse. This is, of course, the Ringers Nexus podcast feed for all things fandom. We are Steve, the architect, Ahlman, the builder and tinker of things. Jomi, explainer. You've got questions, he's got answers. Old man Van, he of the receding resurgent hairline, coat, baby Chuck, 24 karat closer. Together we are known as the Midnight Boys. We'll be right back after this. In today's show, the Midnight Boys are doing a quick trailer roundup for House of the Dragon Season 3 and the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. And I'll tell you guys straight up, before we get into it, I'm ready for you guys to eat crow.
Oh.
Eat crow about Mando and Grogu.
Hell
All
no.
of you.
Starting with Mando and Grogu?
I'm
No.
like, yeah, I'm ready for you guys to eat crow.
Let's do House of the Dragon first.
No.
No?
We will do Mando and Grogu first.
Okay, all right.
Points
need to be made. Nah, because you're already on bullshit.
What I'm waiting for you guys to do is to be so dug into your stuff that you can't admit that that was a good trailer.
I think it was the most trailer. I don't know if it was a good trailer.
It was a good trailer. I mean, as somebody who's professed worry about the film, I think that the trailer showed that, hey man, like there's still a little bit of juice. There's still a little bit of corn on that cob. You know what I'm saying?
Kathleen
it's
Kennedy
not all the way over
ain't
yet.
been out the seat for a month. They opened up the budgets for Filoni, and I see that he slid y'all something to lie to the people right now.
This is so sad.
Come on.
Y'all know that that's a good trailer, man.
It looks fun. I think it looks fun, and to me, it still kind of looks like the height of the fun that we would get in the show, and that's not fine. That's inoffensive to me. It's good.
This is my problem, and I'll say this. This is my issue.
Okay.
I come to y'all side of things when the shit gets whack. Sure. When the shit gets whack, it's like, you might have to drag me a little bit. I'm like, yo, the shit's whack.
Right.
It's been whack.
You give it 3-4 episodes.
I'm like, yo, the shit's whack. Y'all know, we know the trailer was fun. You get a sense of the narrative in the trailer, and you see some really cool You get a sense of what the spirit of the movie is, some action. Charles, what's the problem with the trailer? And if you say that you just don't think they should make the movie, I'm going to burn this entire thing down. Because I'm asking you to just judge the trailer for itself and not whether or not you think Mando and Grogu should be a movie.
No, it's less that. And it's like, I still am confused this close to the movie why this is a movie. It just seems like, no, I'm not saying that they shouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
I'm more so when I watch the trailer, I'm like, wait, what is the story-wise, what is the cinematic quality to this story? I'm still not even sure what it is. Like, I could not explain to you in one sentence what this movie is about. Like, I'm just like, okay, Mando and Grogu are just on another journey hunting some bounty. It's just like, you're just like, okay, sure.
That's fair. Okay, let's put it like this. And let's sort of contextualize this in how we look at trailers and then how we look at this story. So, do you have a problem at all with a trailer that you can't glean the story from?
No, not
in
always.
general.
No, because I will say, some trailers are serving different purposes.
Okay.
Like, if you take something like Nolan's The Odyssey, he's very much hiding the ball. Like,
well, you know what The Odyssey's about.
We know what it's about, but
Yeah.
he's definitely kind of keeping a lot of things close to the chest. With Mando and Grogu, with each trailer, I'm just kind of searching. I'm like, wait, but what makes this movie special? What's the story? Sometimes the question, I'm like, are they hiding something? Is there going to be a surprise?
So-
It just seems very much like.
Hold on. So I think this is a good combo. All right. So let's take a trailer like Get Out.
Yeah.
Right? So I legitimately, going into Get Out, did not know what it was about. Not really. Right? That's a horror movie. So you're looking at the visual style of it. You're looking at Daniel Kaluuya being like this. I was like, yo, why is he making that face? What's happening to him? You know what I mean? So I wanted to go into the movie. And then when the, conceit of the movie unveiled itself, I was just blown away. Because that's legitimately not what I thought the movie was about. That's completely different than what we're talking about right now, because that's a higher concept movie than this is. However, I guess what I'm saying is, does the movie look like fun? Because if there's some kind of grand journey that exists in The Mandalorian and Grogu, and they're not giving it to you in the trailer, we normally criticize trailers when they do give the whole movie away. But if you're judging this from the purview of the trailer needs to, in some way, I guess, testify for the existence of the movie, like, then the film is starting from a deficit, and I don't know if we can judge it fairly.
Do you think it's starting from a deficit, even though that The Mandalorian Grogu has been a known quantity since 2020, and anybody that's presumably enticed by this movie sight unseen would likely have seen all 3 seasons of this show, and then being like, okay, we have a trailer that more or less emptied the clip on things that you could see in a movie like this that would make you want to go see it in the theater.
Let's separate these films. Let's talk about the X-Files, right? X-Files had a lot of show that came out.
Yeah.
Then they make an X-Files movie. There are going to be people that go, why do we need an X-Files movie? What is special about this movie that makes it go to the screen? We know the answer to this question.
Right.
The answer to this question, as far as The Mandalorian and Grogu is concerned, is they wanted to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So they took what was on television and they put it on the screen because they want to make a lot of money. And it's the surest property that they have right now. I understand. If we look at the movie and we go, because of that bit of corporate cynicism, then the trailers of the film, or even the movie itself, needs to justify its existence. Well, not the movie itself, because that'll happen in the theater, but the trailer needs to justify the movie. Then there's no way to judge it like in a vacuum. But I'm just asking, knowing that we know that this is sort
like
of a Disney money grab, knowing that we know all of this stuff, to your point, it's actually almost the opposite of what it is that you're saying, because we know that The Mandalorian Grogu works somewhat on television, so we might be asking ourselves if it needs a movie. All of that to the side, just for what it is, was this a fun and interesting trailer?
Not to me. In a vacuum, it was more so, I think visually and just everything that they're showing, even with the Super Bowl spot, they're relying very heavily on nostalgia.
It's not a trailer.
But what I'm saying is, it's just
it was a bad spot. But.
They got too cute.
Like, I was like, oh, okay, you guys are kind of like leaning into nostalgia and like things we've seen before, and a very just like kiddie world that I'm like, hey, I think a lot of Star Wars fans will be excited about this. Just for me, where I'm at in my Star Wars fandom, I'm a little bit like, oh, I've seen this before. And it's like, that doesn't mean the movie's going to be bad. It's just, if you ask me, did this excite me? I'm going to be like, no, not really. Because it doesn't seem like it's anything new. It seems like they're just kind of trying to give you the same old. And I guess that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I've talked about this around the office with like Kai and Joe. And it's like, there's like a higher chance that this movie, like, there's like a really small chance that it could be like really, really, really whack. Like we leave the theater going, this is like one of the worst movies we've ever seen, right? There's a bigger chance that we're like,
it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's cool. There's like a smaller than that chance that we leave going, oh man, that was good. We had a great time. There's like a really small chance that it's really great. That it's really, really great. But that's like, sorry. I glitched out for a second.
You did. This is Jomi glitch.
Glitch out.
I glitched out.
Glitch out.
I glitched out.
It's a glitch out.
The math is like it's a bell curve, right?
Yeah.
So it's really the fact that like, did this change like any of those percentages? No. But I'm still going in like, this movie could show me something. There's a chance that it could show me something, but I'm not going like why I can't watch that trailer and feel like, I don't know, like there was no negativity for me in watching that trailer. I don't know.
No, neither for me. Like, it's literally like, I just thought, and this is probably not great podcasting to say this, I just thought the trailer was fine. Like, I am no more excited for it. I am not less excited for it. I'm just like, oh, okay, it's a Mando and Grogu movie. The question I have for y'all is, does this movie almost feel too small for what we know a Star Wars movie to be? Where it's like, after it's been so many years, I do think I am waiting for like a Star Wars movie that has the grandeur and the importance of just like, oh, they don't make these, even at the clip that they do MCU movies, this should feel like an event. And I don't know if Mando and Grogu feels like an event. It almost feels like a clearing of the throat until like we can move to the next phase.
Well, I think that that's probably because of the fact that the Grogu is the known quantity in Star Wars. And if you were to ever have a surefire thing that you would want to return to theaters with Star Wars for, you should probably lead with the best foot forward that you had. And that would probably be The Mandalorian and Grogu. And I think that that's actually probably the best case for it being the first Star Wars thing that we have in theaters for a long time.
Since
because it's
2019.
tough.
Guys, you got to remember the last
Solo,
time
baby.
there was... they try to blame Solo. It was not Solo's fault.
It's not, but it's been since Solo.
They try to... No, brother. Rise of Skywalker.
Was that before? Oh, no, you're right.
Rise December 2019. I
Yes,
watched it
yes,
in
yes.
Florida. One of the worst movie-going experiences of my life.
Terrible.
And I'm sure you guys will all agree. If they're going to put a Star Wars movie in theaters, we like the first 2 seasons of Mando. We like the 2 episodes of Mando and Boba Fett. And then season 3 of Mando. But they know that for the most part, we enjoyed these characters. If you're gonna return to Star Wars in the movie, you gotta do this.
Yeah,
you gotta do this because they know that we enjoyed these characters at some point. If they were like, "Hey man, here's episode 12 or whatever it may be," they're gonna look at us like we're gonna be like, "All right, man, let's calm down. Let's not do that."
Mm-hmm.
I think, and especially in this era of movie making, where people don't like taking chances. It's very much safe. It's all IP. It's all known quantities. If you're Star Wars and you got to throw something in theaters, here's Mando and Grogu. That's just what it is at this point, unfortunately. So, like, again, your cynicism, like, I kind of understand, but at the same time, this trailer for what it was didn't I had a good time.
Before we get off it, my question also for this is like, for years I feel like they were building kind of this Mandoverse. And I feel like how this movie was originally pitched was this was kind of going to be another step in kind of like the Thrawn of it all. And like Ahsoka season was built into this. There was a lot of different pieces. Do you think they pivoted away from this? Because when I watch this trailer, this doesn't look to me as like, oh, this is where we're going to in the movies. This is just like, oh, we just made a Mando and Grogu movie that's not as interconnected to the whole thing maybe as we originally thought. Or am I totally misremembering?
No. That movie that you're talking about, I don't think it was supposed to be this movie.
Okay.
I think the movie that you're talking about that we were sort of careening towards this big crossover event with Ahsoka and Mando and all of this stuff and Boba Fett, all these characters that they had established on Disney Plus. I don't know if they're still doing that with like around Thrawn because I don't know how much that stuff really worked in Ahsoka. We saw that there's going to be an Ahsoka season 2 because they jumped in our comments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they might still be doing that. That might be still to come. This movie might be a really important chapter in getting there. How much interest there is in that? Who fucking knows? Probably not a lot, right?
Hold on. What if the movie
this is my question. The question is not whether or not, to me, with Star Wars and a lot of this stuff, we're starting to get to a point to where it almost doesn't make sense to really even discuss it. Because the question is starting to become, can we be interested? Like, if somebody can give you something that's even decent to good, but you're so fucked by it, or you're so scarred, or you got IP PTSD to such a degree that it's not good enough, then it's time for something else, right? It is. And I'm not saying that people don't have the right to be like that, because we've had to endure over these past couple of years, man, a lot of shit, bro. They've given, I mean, I'm just being for real.
IPPSD is a...
IPPTSD.
PS5.
Have you suffered from IPPTSD?
I think that we all. And so, like, every once in a while, there is a Night of the Seven Kingdoms. There is Andor. There's fruit left on the goddamn tree. The question is, and this is always, I've talked about this before. I know that a rapper's career is dead, not when he drops something whack, but when he drops something good and people don't care.
Chance.
So like when he drops something actually good and people aren't fucking with it, that's when you know that, because I have not seen yet a rapper that's come back from that. Never.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a rapper come back from, hey man, did you hear that album is fucking fire, but people just don't care anymore? So, I haven't seen anybody get it back.
Indifference is the death of a career.
Right.
Where it's like, and I'm starting to feel like almost you hit the nail on the head. I'm so indifferent to this movie. Where it's like, because we have such a packed slate. When we're talking about like Odyssey and Spider-Man and fucking Avengers and Dune, I'm like, I don't even know if Mando and Grogu would like crack my top 10 of like this summer in movies. I'm just kind of like, oh, I'll get to. Like, if I wasn't doing this for a show, that wouldn't be like I'm going to see this Thursday, Friday night. This would be like, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Right.
Where it's like, I think like something like, I'll even say, even Avengers, that's a movie where it's like, I'm interested just because I feel like the stakes are so high.
Right.
Even if I wasn't doing this, I'm like, man, I need to see if they can pull it off.
Are the stakes not high for Star Wars?
I don't think so.
I don't think they're gonna make more shit. So
yeah, they will.
So, but this is the deal, and this is something that like, I guess this podcast, but other things are really litigating. You know what I saw? I saw a conversation between Heavy Spoilers and Screen Crush.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everybody should go watch that because the conversation was about it was about the Mando and Grogu trailer that had come out from the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right? And you know, Heavy Spoilers is just like off of Star Wars. Just like being led down the primrose path one too many times.
Right.
Ryan Airy loves Star Wars.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you put Star Wars out, it starts from the fact that you want to like it.
Yeah.
And it was an interesting conversation between a guy who is judging this stuff as it comes out, who likes it, who this is a part of what he's into, and this is like a fundamental part of the overall thing that he's into, and somebody who loves Star Wars.
Right.
If you love Star Wars, you're waiting for Star Wars to be good and disappointed when it's bad. If you don't love Star Wars, then you don't care when something from Star Wars is dropping. It has to be going good. It's kind of like the difference between me being an LSU fan and somebody else being like, you know, I like the colors of the team. I am waiting for LSU to be good because it's a part of my cultural makeup to love LSU.
Right.
Same thing with Star Wars. I'm going to be waiting for a Star Wars movie to be good, and I'm going to have to admit that the shit that they have been giving us is not that good, right? So like, at this point in fandom, everybody got to ask themselves about that with every single property.
Mm-hmm. We're all that kid that was just like that Jets kid was like, I hate this team.
I
was born into this.
Like, what do you like? Because like, you know, and then by the way, you don't have to.
No.
Also, I think it's okay to have different phases in fandom. Where I think I was a kid, I think I was more so a fan of Star Wars, Marvel, DC. You could not give me enough. And then as an adult, I got more than I ever thought I could. And it was like too much of it. It was like, oh, this is too much cake. So now I'm just like, hey, yo, you take it. I take everything on a movie by TV. But like, you're just like, hey.
You know who doesn't care about too much cake? Zion Williamson. Okay. Now.
House of the Dragon season 3.
They're chefs in New Orleans ready to see it.
Yeah, like how he doesn't care.
That's not what he's talking about.
Oh, right, yeah.
Steve's something else. Interesting. I enjoyed the trailer.
Same.
I liked it.
I posit weirdly. I think because I'm enjoying A Night of the Seven Kingdoms so much, that has almost relieved some of the pressure of me being able to be like.
By the way, they knew.
You need a pressure release valve.
They knew.
They pressed the red button.
They knew. They were like,
in case of emergency.
They were sitting in the HBO, Warner Brothers, Netflix, Paramount, Skydance, MAGA offices. Whoever owns this shit. We don't even know who owns this shit.
Coca-Cola decided.
Whoever owns it. They were sitting in the office and they went, hey, yo, drop that shit. We got them niggas back. Drop it.
It's on the eve of a movie.
They was like, hey, drop it. We got them.
They saw the tweets.
Yo, Chigs. We got them.
Everybody was like, oh, man, Night of Seven Kingdoms, man. This reminded me what Hot D should have been, all this and that. They said, that's how y'all feel, huh? Drop it.
Aleya, what did you say? You did say something. What did you say? I heard what you said.
What do you think she said, Van?
I can't remember what she said. Okay. Aleya, say it to my face, Aleya. I heard you guys.
Why are you like this?
It's fucking the Spotify office is fucking flooding.
Yeah, it is flooding.
Fucking like shit. Like we gotta hurry up.
But this is a
good trailer.
Yeah, it's good.
We saw Tessarian, Darren's dragon that they mentioned in season 2. Y'all don't even know, man. We finna get into it this season.
Vibe check on Damien real quick.
I will say too, this is a trailer where I'm like, all right, y'all finally like y'all did the fucking thing. I feel like it's been 2 seasons of them just like kind of walking us up to the good part. And I could tell in this trailer, I'm like, all right, finally, like
They're finna lock in right here.
yeah, this is
They're finna lock in right here. I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, it had its own visual style.
Yeah.
You know, it looked great. The drama is palpable in every single scene. I like when everybody grows up a little bit. The kids grow up a little bit. Now you can see visually that, you know, they have more responsibility. It seems like they've set the stage, you know, pretty good for a really good season of television.
I hope they just light scenes well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just Game of Thrones. What do you
Man.
a lot, you know what I mean?
But to your point, Thrones is back.
Yeah.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms is like, Thrones is like, yo.
it restored the feeling.
It's what they needed. So House of the Dragon did this, but Night of the Seven Kingdoms is doing it better. House of the Dragon was good, but if we're being honest, it wasn't quite good enough to completely wash the taste out of people's mouth from how Game of Thrones ended, right?
Sure.
It's like, didn't do it completely. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, to me, did.
Now I'm saying the Kingdom's got people rewatching Game of
It's
Thrones.
yeah.
But also what I think it allows them to do, which is a very savvy move, is that because the Night of the Seven Kingdoms is so good, I think I'm a little bit more willing to let House of the Dragon be what it is because I'm getting served in another place where I'm like, I'm getting a more grounded story, emotional story, character-focused story, and House of the Dragon can be the spectacle. And it like, I'm like, oh, that to me, that's not me saying that we won't get dramatic moments and there won't be like very good acting in the season, but I'm almost okay if it is just a big action spectacle.
Right.
It doesn't have to be everything, where I think the first Game of Thrones show was good at being everything. I think this next phase, that it might be smart to be like, hey, we can kind of be a very specific slice of pie and just operate like that.
Well said. Anything else?
Y'all didn't see the Toy Story trailer?
I did watch it.
I didn't see that. All I saw is Woody got a bald spot.
Woody got a bald spot, and that's hilarious.
Wait, is it
who-
bleak because they just don't got no more juice?
No, it's because they're fighting AI. now.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah,
they
A little
find
tablet?
she gets an iPad, and
I
there's
did see
AI.
that.
in it.
I did see that. I did see that.
They got my guy with the Manu Ginobili, bro. It's tough, man.
The shine that came off.
We're old, man.
No, I will say, like, my hairline is the only thing that I got rocking.
Hello, Ringiverse fans. I regret to inform you that due to the initiation of Deep Shadow Protocol, this bit had to be edited out of the pod. I know, I'm just as disappointed as you are. Thanks as always for listening, and the Midnight Boys, pew pew, we'll get back to you shortly.
No,
You can't say that.
I can.
No, you can't say that.
Come on,
You don't
it's
believe me.
literally.
I'll tell y'all
on
something.
now.
I'll tell you how it happened.
we'll get you the turkey. We'll get you the whole
so-
nine.
yeah, we'll get-
Nah,
it's a
man, I
stupid-
don't got
it's a
turkey
stupid-
money.
Turkey
terrible
trip.
thing
Turkey
to say.
trip.
But it's a terrible thing to say, and we should almost take it out. But listen,
I'm sorry.
I remember I went to the barbershop, and shout out to my barber Trey. By the way, I'm going back for another hair transplant.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just filling the rest of it, get that shit like. Super,
Did they
super
recommend that
crispy.
so soon? After
No. I told them. I
Oh.
went. Shout out to Zenieris Medical.
They also caught Justin Bieber with the turkey.
They did. Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
he did?
That nigga can't go bald.
He can't.
He can't
But
go
Bieber
bald.
can't go bald.
Nah,
No,
man,
bro,
Bieber-
come on.
You
need
gotta
that.
keep it.
You
youthful,
got
bro.
to keep
it
it
youthful.
come on, bro.
So I go to the barbershop and like I'm like, yo, man, hey man, you pushing my shit? He goes, hey man, you a little thin right there. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, you a little thin right there. And I remember looking, going, oh shit, changed my life.
Wow.
But you know what I did? Went to a basketball court, took it out on somebody, shoot the ball.
You can't just go all the way home? You could rock. You could rock a little baldy.
Can't do the
Light?
do the baldy.
They do it really well. What are you talking about?
What?
Shamar Moore, light skin. Professor X,
Professor X is not light
light
skinned.
skin.
Professor X.
Professor X is not light skinned.
He's definitely
What
light
are you
skin.
talking?
That's a white man. What are you talking
Nigga, that's
about?
light skin, nigga. The fuck you talking about? Like,
Charles Xavier.
Charles Xavier. Like,
Right.
There's times when you look at Professor X and you go, because sometimes they tan him up a little bit.
Is it
I'm like,
because he's that?
When have they ever
They've
taken?
absolutely
You mean
tanned
to
him
tell
up in
me
the
you've
comments.
never looked at Professor X and gone,
No, James McAvoy was
McAvoy?
fucking hell. McAvoy.
James who?
McAvoy.
McAvoy.
What is going on?
You added like 9 more syllables to his name.
Like James McAvoy? What is happening?
Lex Luthor in the DC animated
Kinda
joint.
looked a little.
he was light-skinned.
He was light skinned.
Yeah.
He was bald.
And he was
looked
looking at
good.
feel like-
Amanda Waller's ass a couple like.
When she thick, whenever
Zion be all up in there.
Zion be all up in that, like, and also that's Danielle Brooks' mom, and Danielle Brooks is on a fucking generational run.
Yeah.
She killing. Okay. She's making us remember who we truly are as black men. She going
Find a way home.
She on
That's
a,
the
like
movie?
no, like she Danielle Brooks is on a run
Let's rap.
right now. That's
right.
fucking facts.
I love Daniel Brooks.
Y'all
Danielle
think
Brooks is
y'all
amazing.
want this? Y'all
Beautiful,
want
but
a
yes,
natural, beautiful. That's what y'all want. Okay, look. Now, when they do these white guys in animated stuff and they make them bald, for some reason they become a little blacker. I don't know what it is.
It's literally like the Lex Luthor thing where, like, growing up, I wasn't reading no comics. I was watching TV.
The Bruce
and I read
Timm
the thing, and I'm
look
like,
is, yeah.
he white?
Yeah,
And
He
he had a lot of bass in his voice in the
A
animated
lot of
shit.
voiced by Clancy Brown, dark,
Mhm.
like brown skin. I'm like, that's the homie. I know that dude. He work at the 7-Eleven down there. What are you talking about?
All right, stuff. It's tough.
crazy.
I'm just saying, like, it works for you guys.
You can do
works.
it,
You
bro.
can do it. Okay.
You keep
Mr.
the
Clean,
beard.
we're not sure if Mr. Clean is a nigga or
Mr.
not.
Clean for sure.
All right.
Bro,
Mr. Clean is not a nigga.
He could be.
Mr. Clean got a white
Hold on
mom.
for a
Come
second.
on, man.
Let me see
He
something.
got a white mom and a
Mr.
black
Clean
dad.
ain't
Come
a
on, man.
nigga, bro.
Hold on, like let's just ask.
When he was shaking his ass in that one.
Mr. Clean black. Is Mr. Clean black? By the way, that popped up. so I'm not the first person to ask this question.
Has he been
All right,
black though?
Is Mr.
Here's
Clean
what you
black?
can do. You could be like, it was Onyx. You got it from Onyx.
Ooh.
Do the knowledge.
Do the knowledge.
Do the knowledge.
Hey man, shout out to Fredro, man. That's a classic right there. But look, what race is Mr. Clean? People don't know.
R/stupid questions though.
R/stupid questions. What race is people don't know? Okay, they did make Mr.
There's
Clean
a new
black.
Mr. Clean in town, and it's a black man.
They
Wait,
made him
really?
black in 2017.
Is this when they switched around like Colonel Sanders to make her Reba?
To make it who?
Make it Reba?
Oh, like
Remember
to
Reba
make- when
McEntire?
they put everybody as Colonel
it's a
Sanders.
mantle. It's not
Yeah,
really
I didn't
a
appreciate
race
that
thing.
when they did that.
You don't like that?
I don't know.
No, it's fun.
Nah, fuck all that shit.
You want a
You
black,
want
a black
Colonel
Colonel
Sanders?
Sanders is too far.
Nah. This is like it's like
Come on, man. We
there's
gotta
all kinds of things.
we gotta have
I
lots.
could say we don't. Well,
We gotta have
this
a lot.
nigga- This nigga's a racist white man selling chicken, and we've decided that. Okay.
A single mom who works two
We've
jobs.
decided that. We've decided that that's what he is. Okay. We don't need to relitigate.
A colonel of what?
Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's the colonel.
Of what war?
There's nobody
Hold
that
on.
was a colonel
How
back
far
in the
back
day
does
that
it
was
go?
on our side. He was the colonel. He's probably selling chicken to get niggas into the... Anyway. All right, so...
All right, guys, thank you. That's our quick trailer roundup. And stay tuned because we're going to be back for Night of the Seven Kingdoms on Monday.
Do you know why I think Daniel Craig worked, now that I look at it?
For Bond?
He has maybe the most serious face
Yeah.
of any actor
yeah.
in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So
That's why,
he
like-
doesn't even have to be like as dashing as the rest of the guys. He just was like, he has a super serious, I don't know if any
He's a
about-
stern British.
And
looking-
also
Yeah.
Casino Royale for that type of movie.
Aw, man.
yeah.
You're just like, oh, I could watch you at a poker table.
Yeah.
being
He's a
kinda
keep calm,
skilly.
carry on, we're a person.
That's pretty, and that's why the Knives Out movies, like, it's a fun juxtaposition to see him
because
do
he's,
the
yeah,
action.
he's like
He's
you have to
Foghorn
be-
Leghorn in that.
It's like,
Also, before we start, so what we're gonna do, since the Night of Seven Kingdoms episode is coming out on
Monday,
is we're gonna just do 20 minutes up top on House of Dragon, Mandalorian, so we can get that out either today or tomorrow, right, Arjuna?
today.
And then we'll stop, and then we'll resume
Start for the full episode.
with the full.
I
episode.
think Elordi should wear the mustache for Bond.
Agreed.
No.
I think he should
Oh,
wear the
hell
mustache.
No.
I think he should wear the mustache.
No. No.
I think he should wear
I
the
think he
mustache.
should do
for-
70s porn star mustache.
He should get
I
a beard.
think-
He should get a beard.
I think he should wear the mustache.
Not that mustache.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If his face,
No,
if
not
his
the
face,
board stash.
if his
No,
face, if his
absolutely.
face is too clean,
These kids think they're Burt
He
Reynolds
looks
and they're
very
not.
boyish.
if his face is too clean, he looks too boyish.
I don't disagree, but you give him a beard, bro. Don't give him the
Let me see if he's
70s
ever had a
mustache,
beard
man.
before.
Are you up on what the story for the new Bond game is going to be?
Nah.
Okay.
He's in 00 Academy.
Okay.
The villain, Lenny Kravitz.
Oh. Ooh.
So like if
Yeah.
he wears the beard, the beard almost
You got to clean it up. You got to clean it
the
up.
beard takes away from his jawline, which
Let me
you
see a
want.
little bit.
See, the beard takes away from his jawline.
Yeah.
If he, I guess he could cut the beard a little
Yeah,
a little closer,
a little
and just do
closer.
that. But the beard robs him of his jawline. The beard actually makes him look
Okay, wait. Scroll down.
kind of like a regular nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Look, he's one of the
He looked like Sean Harris.
He's
from,
one of the rare guys that the beard
Kinda takes away.
Good. Yeah,
Scroll down a little bit because there's one with the mustache that's not as like
that one.
It's like that. He's got a. I mean, it can't be too thin though. Is the thing.
Could whatchamacallit, could motherfucker from Hamnet be James
Paul
Bond?
Mescal?
Or is he
No.
too emo?
He's a bit too emo. Unless you want
we
him like
deserve
raging.
like an emo Bond. I feel like he could do it.
like
Craig
Daniel
was
Craig.
our emo Bond. Craig was the
In
emo
last
Bond.
one.
Yeah.
Like just kill me.
He was waiting for the missile
He
to
was
hit
waiting
him.
for the missiles to die. That's his
Quantum
emo.
of Solace is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
That's what I've seen all of them.
That
I can't
opening
see
car
that
chase is
one.
awesome though.
Yeah.
That
The
opening
rest
car
of
chase
it's
is awesome.
terrible.
Nah, yeah, y'all right. He's a tough Bond.
Yeah, he's
That's
a tough
tough.
Bond.
That's tough.
They would make Timothy Chalamet Bond if he was English.
Fuck no.
That
Pierce
would be-
Brosnan
if he
was Irish,
English,
they'd be
their
He's too
first call.
skinny.
He would be the. Oh man, get in the
little.
gym, get some steroids.
If you
like all the other
could expand
superheroes,
it to
man.
Irish actors, because Pierce Brosnan's Irish.
Right. Oof. I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't even know any Irish actors like that for real. Aside from Mescal?
Bro from Sinners.
Bro for Sinners?
Killian.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Maybe.
the dude from Sinners and whatchamacallit could do it.
yeah.
Bone Temple.
But
Yeah,
once again, though,
that's what I'm
look
saying.
at so he's dashing, but also look at how serious his face is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got the
So like
the scowl.
like look at how he has a serious face.
But he also has a man's face.
has
Jacob
a
Elordi doesn't
man's
have
face.
like a
I think that he does. I think he does, but just not when there's
How old
no
was
hair on
Brosnan
it.
when he
pretty
had
boy.
his first
No,
Bond?
he's more pretty
Huh?
boy face.
How old was Brosnan when he had
A
his
young
first Bond?
Cillian Murphy could have done it.
That's in the 90s.
young
so
Cillian
let me
Murphy.
A
see.
younger Cillian Murphy would have done it, yeah.
Because Brosnan had been around on
Like
TV for a long
mid
time.
late 30s, right?
Maybe even older, but yeah. Well, it can't be that older. Like, let's see, Pierce Brosnan. All right, let's do it now. Pierce Brosnan is now 72, so he was in his 40s.
40s.
Yeah, he was in his 40s.
I mean,
or late 30s,
They
late
used, to,
30s.
they used to cast like not old, like
Elordi's
Right,
a
no,
little
so he was
young.
38.
yeah, they
38.
were like
Okay, yeah.
Dalton was old.
Well,
Yeah,
Elordi's
Dalton's
like
old.
what, 31, 32?
Yeah, this will be the youngest Bond if they get along.
Yeah, this will be the youngest Bond.
Well, they also want to like
Knock him
probably like
They want to lock him down for a lot, right?
go a while for Bond.
Mhm.
What, like
Maybe
5-6
Bond
movies?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I would say if I'm Jacob Elordi, if you turn down Bond, that's cool. That's fine. You should never turn down Bond if they offer you James Bond.
I don't know.
you should do
It's more so the longevity of it. Is like if you're locked down for like 10 years.
He's
Also,
30,
it's
he's
Denny.
38.
It's Denny,
He's
so
28.
you know the
Mhm.
movie's not going to be bad.
Yeah,
Like
He's
even if people
28.
don't like it won't be terrible.
Dog,
No.
Rob Stark.
Nah.
Who?
You guys didn't see
I saw it.
you that
He was good in it.
he was good in it.
The what?
Yeah.
I forget he's playing like,
Like
the
the
Bodyguard?
Bodyguard.
The bodyguard.
Bodyguard. Oh yeah,
He was
yeah.
good
No,
in it.
he's
He
good.
was good in it.
He don't
was
got
good
the
in it.
star potential. He don't
I
got
mean,
it.
I feel like maybe like if you were cast in Bond in like 2014, you'd
Sure.
call.
It's
You'd call.
just so funny because he could definitely be James Bond. Like that could
Yeah,
definitely
absolutely.
work.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Come on, man,
But
don't
like
do
at the
that.
same time, just them dumbass Eternals photos makes him look so stupid.
That's what.
Like he could definitely
Looking
be.
like a
He could
blueberry?
definitely be
Yeah.
James Bond.
Yeah,
he could
absolutely.
definitely
Sure.
be James
Nah,
Bond.
he could be Amazon Prime TV James Bond.
Nigga, this is Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it
TV
is.
James Bond.
It literally
It's
is.
Netflix. Calm down. It's Netflix, James Bond. Let's have some respect.
Nah, Amazon bought that, didn't they?
They bought
Yeah,
MGM.
but it's gonna be-
They own
did
buy
Bond.
it. They did buy it, but I'm talking about
Yeah.
the show he was on.
Nah, Rob Stark is a TV Bond.
Dang, that's
That's
rude.
he's a Stephen Amell ass actor, if we being honest. They should do a Bond TV show.
They're gonna do Bond everything.
Bond
They gonna
Academy.
do Bond everything. They sold out. They sold. We're gonna do Bond Academy. We're gonna get Bond Prodigy. We're gonna get Bond Star Trek Legends.
I would do Bond Academy. Bond Academy would be
Yeah,
tight.
bro.
I'd be interested to know as long as it was sinister and as long as it was like cutthroat enough.
Would it be too
Right.
Kingsman like?
Well, that's the thing. You got to serious it up
You-
post Kingsman.
Because like these guys are essentially trained assassins, right? Like
Yeah.
they're killing people and destabilizing governments and doing all kinds of crazy shit. If they took that seriously enough, it's funny that they were recently talking about Bond. They were talking about the fact that Austin Powers fucked Bond up.
Yeah.
yeah.
So like now that it's kind of be reset, it hasn't been reset, you can kind of do whatever you want. But if they go too, like Pierce Brosnan's Bronze weren't very serious at all. if they lose that too much, you might throw some of the fans off. I don't know.
Daniel Craig's Bonds were pretty serious.
They were extremely serious.
So then you can, to your point, you can't like just run that joint back. So then like
you got to camp it up a little bit.
I don't think Denny's camping it up.
Nah, Denny's not.
Denny's not gonna camp it up.
If they wanted a director that was going to do camp, they got the wrong guy.
Right. So then what does that look like? What does Bond look like in a world where we know Bond to
wait,
be
are the
so
cameras
self-serious?
filming? Because I have one more question. Because this should make the pop. If you had to bet on a director, do you think Nolan would make a better Bond movie, or do you think at this point Denny would make a better?
Denny makes a better Bond movie. Denny makes a better Bond movie.
I think Nolan could make a better Bond movie.
When you think about the Dark Knight, like that, just that movie specifically,
right?
Tenet.
Yeah, no. Nolan makes a bigger Bond movie. I think Denny makes the better Bond movie. I think because the interaction because if you take what the best that Craig did, and I'm guessing that it'll be kind of in the lane of that. Mm-hmm. I think Denis got this great like idea for what makes characters cool. And Nolan knows how to make cool movies, in my opinion.
You get Jonathan Nolan too on the script. Like I think both of them could like.
They haven't worked together in a minute.
I don't know that the Bond movie could be. I don't know that the Bond movie could be that high concept.
That's true.
You don't think so?
And you can't take away Final Cut from Nolan.
I just think.
He uses Premiere. So.
Yeah, I think. I think that it's an interesting question. I don't know that the Bond movie can be that high concept. I think Steve's right. I think it has to be like powered by the character of James Bond.
Yeah.
And Nolan's proclivity is to make the story bigger. It's like
story over.
Yeah, it's the plot. He's a big plot guy. He's a big scene guy.
I think
if you're talking about visually, if Nolan could divorce himself of his reflexive need to do it that way, like which Bond movie would move quicker and be cooler and have the bigger stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it would be Nolan.
It would
with all
be
the practical effects.
Yeah.
Imagine the only time Nolan kind of didn't do this, he didn't do that with Batman. Batman was very character focused.
Yeah.
Whether it was Batman, the Joker, or Bane.
Sure.
So he can do it. And those movies, think about those movies like with the practical effects and with all of the stuff that he was doing, that would be awesome. But then he's also just like a sexy director.
Yeah.
I think you're right in that Nolan would make the cooler movie, but Denny would probably make the better movie. But I don't think, like, to me.
But that's an event. A Nolan Bond movie is a bigger event than a Denny Bond.
For sure.
I don't know, man.
You don't think so?
I suppose, but those guys are kind of almost, they're on par contemporary.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
But because Nolan's only going to make one. Denny might come back and make a second. Like, sure. Nolan is like, this is the best thing
But he didn't do that with Batman, that's what I'm saying. Like, he did 3 Batman.
I don't know if he's going to do like 4 James Bond movies.
He might not, but what I'm saying is if he so wanted to, he could. I think this is very interesting. I tend to believe that the movies would almost be exactly equal.
I can see that.
Just in different ways.
Yeah.
The spectacle Nolan's got.
But like Denny's might be a little, how do I put this? It might have more sizzle.
Mm-hmm.
Might sizzle more.
I mean, I'm just thinking about all the great things that Dune had, and you're just like, you put that in a Bond movie? God
I'm
damn.
more excited for a Denny movie at this point, just because it's like he's almost at his peak.
Well,
Nolan is he's on a victory lap.
Well, so here's the magic, though, and we get to talk about this at the end of the year. We got the Odyssey in July and Dune 3 coming in December.
I'm putting my money on it. I think Dune 3 gonna be better than
that's Dune 3 is gonna fucking slap the shit out of Odyssey.
I'm sure
Odyssey's gonna be good. Dune 3 is gonna
be amazing.
Just kick
it
the
might be
Odyssey
the
right
best
in his
movie of the year, to be honest.
and I can't wait.
I don't know. Super Mario Brothers hasn't come out yet. Super Mario ain't out yet.
Let's do this right now. Make your picks. What's gonna be better, Dune 3 or the Odyssey?
Dune 3.
Dune 3. I got my money on Dune 3.
I got my money on Dune 3.
Hey, Dune 3 don't got Travis Scott in it. Come on.
There was a time.
Let's do it.